Welcome to my platform. I'm Roland Adigoke. This is the oasis of life, the citadel of excellence, and the castle of wisdom. In my previous episode, I spoke on the concept of on the job training. But today, I'm going to speak on off the job training. Off the job training is very relevant and important to personnel management departments of most organizations across the globe. When we talk about off-the-job training, it has to do with a situation in which an organization allows its employee or worker to go to other institutions far away to undergo training. This is to help the individual employee to gain more ideas, fresh ideas, innovative ideas, creativity, and exposure to modern mode of operations. And with that, such employee can import or bring such ideas he has acquired for practical application in his original place of assignment. It is an exchange program sort of, and it has been of a great help to so many organizations. The benefits includes number one, it encourages innovative idea from other institutions. Sometimes it can be a situation whereby an employee is sent for further training in an institution. Sometimes it can be an exposure to a consultant. It can be online or offline. But the summary of it all is the training is not taking place within his place of work. So he will be able to accumulate innovative ideas from other places. Number two, it encourages multiple creativity, that is diversity of skills. Such employee will be able to learn other level of creativities, other skills, other modes of operations. Creativity, it encourages creative idea. When you see another employee or worker somewhere working with a new tool or new method or new mode of operation, for an employee that is sound and ready to learn, that has a teachable spirit, we look inward and begin to think, what other ways too can I contribute so that there will be kind of favorable competition. And by the time he comes back, his level of idea, his level of creativity will not remain on the same spot. Number three, it encourages inter-institutional relevance of such employee. Now, when an employee is being exposed to other institutions, other experts in related field, when he comes back, he becomes an asset both to his organization, his original organization, and then other organizations in the same or similar line of operation will also see his relevance. So, in case of loss of job or retrenchment, of course, definitely he has a place to fit in other organizations. So it encourages inter-institutional relevance of such employee. It also engender positive competition because when your employee comes back with good idea, other employees within that department may also want to go for such training so that there will be favorable and positive competition and between your organization and other organizations of the same or similar line of operation, when they see that your employee or your trainee is a resource person, of course, once they get to know, it engenders them to also work on their own employee to go for similar or the same training. So this will encourage positive competition between organizations, not rivalry or negative competition. Then it also brings about little or no distraction, especially in the workplace. Because if you are on the job training within your organization, while you are learning, your attention will be needed to perform your day-to-day duty. I remember I spoke with a young man some years ago that he was sent for training. While he was undergoing his training, the boss sent for him, go and do this. He said after 3 months, he discovered that the training would never result into any development or personal increase or personal development. So he eventually needed to drop it aside because the time for him to learn was not there. His attention was always needed within the same organization. But when an organization sends you out, such organization 100% releases you to learn. By the time you are coming back as a better employee or better person. So the level of distraction between your day-to-day operation and learning or the process of the job training will be very, very minimal or completely eliminated. It brings about personnel and personal development. It also helps in the expansion of network. There is this integration, interconnectivity, in which an employee will connect with somebody in the same line of operation in another department or in another institution. So when he makes effort to solve a challenge and there is no headway, he can easily connect with an employee in another department or in the place where he has gone for training to work together as a team to solve the challenge. So it helps a lot in terms of expansion of network. It also encourages specialization. You become a specialist, a consultant, an expert in such field. At the other side of it, and that has been the fear and the concern of various top management experts or personnel management officials. It sometimes leads to loss of viable and competent hands. When your employee is being sent for training, especially in a sister institution related line of operation, once the employee considers the condition of work or salary or other benefits in such organization, when he compares and contrasts with what he is taking at the end of the month, he might decide to switch over. And it has been a great concern to many business owners and top management officials. And so many at times they resort into in-house or on-the-job training rather than sending somebody or an employee outside to go and learn. However, when you work with an organization with the right mind and right motive, it is an investment for such employee as well as for your organization. And once the working relationship between the management team and the employees are smooth and positive, even when they want to leave or they are being baited, attracted to leave, they feel they have a sense of responsibility and oath of allegiance to their mother organization. So to leave becomes so difficult. So many at times we look at salary payment and all that as a main bait that gets employees attracted. But I've discovered over the years that is actually not true. A working relationship, when an individual or a worker feels confident to contribute in a meeting, has a sense of belonging to such an institution, even when the salary is not so much, he feels he has a stake in such organization. But when you pay an individual at a higher rate, but he has no say, his voice doesn't count, his opinions, his feelings are never respected, nobody listens to him. Such an individual feels I'm only working here as a machine, as a robot. I have no feelings. Nobody cares for me. My salary is only what I have here. Without that salary, of course, life continues. So they don't give it a second thought to drop or to leave. And we have cases of such day by day or periodically to handle in our various places of assignment as top management or personnel person. So it is important that deliberately work on the relationship between the management as well as the employee so that the relationship will be smooth and cordial. And when they are sent for off the job training, on coming back, they will still be able to serve you for a longer time or remain with you on a permanent basis because they feel at home with your organization. So whether off the job training or on the job training or you even resort to induction, it is important the working relationship between management as well as the workers must be taken very, very seriously. So till I come your way again, I remain your partner in progress, Roland. Adegoke.